Okay. Yes. Nice. Um, Let me check stream. See how good the audio is. Test. Let me see. Okay, that's not too bad. Um, so, um, if any new people are showing up, welcome. Arcadia is coming over because now I'm talking, and it thinks I'm talking to them. Hi, what do you want? So this is we're calling it right now a playcast of like a vidcast that's um a video podcast that's like more into the audio part of it, I guess. The board I have, the character sheet that I have showing up right now, is what I'm working on for visual aid, and then I'm playing with the Ironsworn tabletop system, and so I'll be playing along and like creating just a sort of like overarching narrative using the game a little bit, and then fusing it all into like series of drawings, adding it to like the VTuber lore I already have. I'm streaming this from my laptop, and then I'm doing Magma, like the draw pile app Magma on my iPad, and I lost my Apple Pencil. So it's off to a great start. This is kind of like an actual campaign, um, but a bit more chill, I guess, because it's just me talking. Um, yeah, nothing. Well, I won't say nothing too crazy. Um, yeah, we're gonna hold that. Checking over. Let me test out this. Nope, not showing up. Okay, nice. Um, so, uh, a little background. Um, so in this story is set in a sort of reality that is kind of like real reality, but every fictional thing that exists, every fictional concept exists all at once. Um, so it's kind of like it's if you did like a Pixarification of like all of fiction. So there's just an off world, like like Monsters Inc. and Monsters University, just an off world of the real world, where just like every piece of fictional media exists and has like a very slight influence on like the real world. So this story is set in that kind of setting. Um, I wish I had the full map. I have other maps. I wish I had the full map. I can just draw it actually. I'll just draw it. I specifically, because I just described a whole universe, I have to be specific. and where the location is. As you can probably tell, this is well prepared for. That's kind of... No, that's not what it looks like. I have to add the other part of it. So this is like Manhattan. Brooklyn. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. That does it justice. There's little portals. And so I'm in like a really hyper, like fistic. Oh man, hyperfictional, hyperfictional type of world. And the place I live in specifically, it's like around here. This is New Super York City, and this is Super Brooklyn. And that is where I reside. So, the first thing we have to do I'm gonna want to get my dice, start carrying out the story. I will need a D10, 2D10, so two 10-sided dice, numbers 1 through 10, and then one 6-sided dice. I'm going to contest the 6-sided dice against the 10-sided. What I want to do is roll my... I'm going to roll for the quest. Roll a specific vow. I will write it down here. Let's see, I'm just pulling up the rule book. Okay, swear an iron vow. You swear upon iron to complete a quest. Write your vow and give it a rank. Then roll plus heart. If you swear this vow to a connection, add +1. If you share a bond, add +2. Strong hit, weak hit, miss. Okay, so what I want to do in this world is how big is this? It's kind of big. Yeah, it's good. Okay. So what I have to do is destroy the metal mutant. Okay. Metal mutant is our bad guy for today, and So I'm gonna put defeat. That's a better one. Defeat the metal mutant. I'm starting off. Where am I starting off? I'm starting off. I live here. And then I'm gonna start off from the junction, which is right here. And so, if there's some serious thing that happens, I won't know until I roll these 3 dice, 1d6, 2d10. I'm going to roll for swearing the Iron Vow to defeat the Metal Mutant. I have to do this while also copying his powers. That will be a part of probably the second piece of trial I have to do. But I won't more. I'll evaluate the trials after I do this first roll. So I'll get either a strong hit, a weak hit, or a miss. Using these 3 dice, I roll them all 3 at the same time. Okay. That is a weak hit. Weak hit means the D6, just the action die, beats the cool. Beats 1 die, right? 1 die. Oh, it beat 2 of them. I had a bonus that I didn't add to the action die. So the D6, the action die, goes against the D10. If the action die, the D6, beats 1 of the D10, then it's a weak hit. But I have a bonus for the action die, a +2. And so that actually makes it a strong hit. You are emboldened and clear as to what to do next. +2 on momentum. Does it move up? Okay, so I moved momentum up. Oh, whoops. So this right here is momentum, and I can burn it to cancel out any like die I'm having a challenge with. I can just reverse the effect. If this number is higher than the number I want to cancel out. So that's important. I need to make sure I don't miss any bonuses to that, and not to. If the momentum has to go down, I have to remember to change that. So it stays fair. Let's see. Defeat the Metal Mutant. Hold a strong hit. It's clear what my objective is. So that means I know I have to go to let's see, which part of town am I going to? It'll be in Brooklyn, so it'll be local. What I'm sure of is it's the Metal Mutant resides in like a junkyard factory, kind of like Junkertown Overwatch, basically. And that's what I have my big maps for. And so I'll be pulling those out as we go on. So, rolled a strong hit. I know what I'm supposed to do. Let me scan this. Move it out of the way. Don't need it. Okay, so I know I have to. Oh man, what happened to my brush? Come on. Opacity 100. What? Oh my god, that's so weird. How does it look here? Okay, so it works here. Oh my god. I can't draw on this right now. 1 second. Oh, I thought it'd go a little faster than this. Okay. Okay, we're back. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. I'm going to roll out my objectives. Bunch of boxes. Then I'm going to copy and flatten them. So how this works with this kind of storytelling is I use these progress boxes for every type of part of the story I want to do. And so each one is going to be its own objective and it has its own rank. Can I copy? Okay, yes, thank you. Each one has its own rank. I do successes, I get a little bit further until I like finish out doing X's on the whole box. So that this check mark here, this little plus, I use for like experience points. So I will add. I use experience points for like leveling up certain things or certain qualities that I have. Because Ironsworn doesn't use what D&D uses, which is like just a complete like background or class. It uses like asset cards, and you have like a different card set that like is customizable for you. Let me pull up my cards actually, because some of it's gear, and I would like to be well suited up. Where is? Oh, here it is. So these are some of the cards I have, and then so I'm a berserker because I'm a little rat guy. I have a utility bot. Her name is Girl Riots, and she's like a little like Jarvis. I'm a fortune hunter. When I take a quest that's like pays money, I get certain bonuses. I'm good with arrows, and I can talk to birds. Just for insight and like. In this, they do stats by wits instead of like wisdom and intelligence. That's what basically what is together. So those are my assets, and I'm thinking about adding a couple more. Let's see, third. Third, copy. Move here. Okay. Gonna merge these down. What I have to do first is travel to, what the heck is that? I got a weird alert on my thing. Travel to, let's see, let me pull up some oracles. Brooklyn has spots in its more fantasy areas, Super Brooklyn. When it has more magical places, it's considered Shattered Wastes. Let me pull up Shattered Wastes on the rule book. Vast fields of broken ice, discomforting stillness, deep crevices that attracts plunging into darkness, piercing cold, a natural horror looking break through the ice. So, we want to go to a deep crevice. That is definitely, it's a junkyard that surrounds a deep crevice in the Shattered Wastes. Okay. Don't need to add an ability. I'm just gonna say crevice. That is not how you spell it. I messed up the exact second. Crevice. That's close enough. Travel to crevice. I'll just say fight or defeat. Defeat. Metal. So metal is the first boss in a series that I want to do. Each boss has their own powers that I sort of am supposed to take up. Golems. Know that there's golems. Okay. This is dangerous. This is troublesome. This is troublesome. Okay. So, the roll I did with the D6 and the 2D8, I have to do that every time I want to do something. It's different every time based on bonuses and what I want to do. But that kind of roll is what fuels this game. Every success, I mark a few boxes. on this page for each talent, and so I will me all right. It's a good size. So, first things first, we travel to Crevice. It should be a pretty easy one, honestly. I was gonna be worried I would have to bring an NPC along with me, but since I rolled a strong hit, I feel like there's just no bother. I can just go through with it. Oh, also need to add another. Need to add another asset card. Oh man, this is awful. I don't know if it's my internet or what, but like everything is super wonky on my browser. I mean, I'm streaming. I'm doing all this on one laptop and one iPad. So let's see. Which new asset card do I want to bring with me? Gearhead. There's Gunner. Kinetic, Warhunter, Naturalist, Mercenary. I think these all depend on what I've been doing since the past adventures. So I have some experience already. Those little dots. Where's my... Okay. Those little dots here at this part. That is like previous experience. It's based on previous experience. And I only have as many asset cards as I have because I use my current character sheet for a while now, for the past year. Let's see. Have a utility bot. I don't need another companion. Weapon Master, Vestige, Path Seeker, Path Scavenger. You know what? I said I wanted Scavenger before, so I will take that. I have to put the image of this through Procreate, and then I can put it on Magma, and then it'll be visible. Let's see. Yeah, that's all I want. That's all I need right now. Putting through Procreate. Okay, good. Awesome. It's like, God, please work. Okay. Can move this down close to where the others are. Alright. So I can just start moving over. We're at sort of like a pseudo headquarters. And I have a bond with sort of the person the place I'm leaving off of. So it'll be easier to traverse because I have certain bonuses with that that it gives you. If you want to add a bonus to that. So traversing has its own stats. I will write up a little scenario for each part. Oh no. I took this card off on my iPad. Oh man. This yeah, Magma experience is like really weird slowdowns. I need like a better setup than this. It's taking so much time to add every part. Wait, I didn't just delete that whole thing, did I? Okay, good. Okay, so... Whoops. Okay, so what I want to do is take my D6 and my D10 and add... Let's see, I want to add traverse, traverse, traverse. Or I guess it'd be journey move. So this is a journey move. And so it's the same as before, but I added like certain bonuses. Like the bond one, sometimes I'm talking about a place I bonded from. Or I am bonded with. Exploration, okay. Expedition. Give it name and rank. We named and ranked it. It's troublesome. Right. Troublesome, so that means I have to get 3 successes. Oh no, I spoiled. That's the boss stage. Or at least that's what I hope the boss stage looks like. Let's see, it's troublesome, right? Yes, I put the T at the end. The T at the end means troublesome. The D for the second one means dangerous, and then troublesome again. And this all comes from a good first roll with a strong hit. Hi, Kitty. Hi. Needs attention. Okay, so we have let's see what bonuses it is, or what can I add to it. Moving at a speed, keeping under radar, staying vigilant. That'll be a +2. It's what I have here in this top corner. That's edge. This is shadow, and this is wit. So if I want to move at a speed, which means I add plus edge. I thought I could leave from a place. I thought I'd get a bonus for bonded places that I leave from, but I don't think so. Dang, I think that's the other Iron Sworn. There's a previous version to this. There's a previous version to this. So I will just be adding +2 to this next roll. And that is not. Oh, that's not good. That's a 4 for the d6 against a 5 and an 8 for the 2d10. So that's a miss. Alright. First failure. I am waylaid by a crisis. Arrive at a waypoint to confront an immediate hardship or threat. And this is speed. Arrive at a waypoint. Okay. You know what? I'm going to say this is a gate. Let me add some gate art. Is this? Oh man. What'd I do? I'm not super experienced with this type of oh wait. Oh man, how do I clear this? Okay. What I'm gonna do is just this. Yes. Okay, perfect. So the area that I drew my funny little map. So this gate is in the Brooklyn area. It's probably gonna be right off the coast. I have to go through here and traverse it safely. What I'm probably gonna do is just face danger with this first part. And I will suffer the consequences if I do not make it. It's a 3 against a 3 and an 8. I'm gonna face danger. Probably just gonna add iron. Iron is this one here. The +3. I should have did it before I rolled, but I'm doing iron with everything right now. Okay, so let me make a teeny tiny jazz model. Okay. Tiny chess model. Oh, wait. There he goes. Okay. It looks like there's a layer that should be opened that isn't. Weird. Hold on. Wait, I think I know what to do. Oh, nope. Not that. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay. I'm just gonna have to. That's fine. Yes, that's perfect. That's what I wanted. Okay. Then just let me get rid of. All right. So I'm going to do now is face danger. That's the layer, that's the layer. I'm trying to get my bearings on the layers again. Okay. So I'm going to face danger. And I just need a success or a hit. A hit is one kind of success, or there are two kind of successes: a weak hit and a strong hit. Trying to keep as many strong hits as I can by stacking bonuses. Let's see. Mm-hmm. 7 plus 2. That's a 0 on the d10, so that's just a 10. Yeah. It's another miss. So I'm going to see my health goes down. Just an immediate deterioration. Okay. Really is hard to tell from the display capture right now, but this is what the health is. This top part. Let's see. I'm just gonna fall onto a garbage planet because this is definitely space. I'm going to say there's going to be an added Grave world. Yeah, let's say I land on a grave world just like as an added ability since I got 2 misses. I'm going to roll on the table. Kind of little funny little details are in here. 40 mass graves. Okay, so this is like extra spooky. So it's a junkyard and mass graves. That's interesting. I'm going to roll to secure advantage on my next roll. Okay, so here's the story so far. I started out in the junction, which is the hideout. Follow the directions to where I need to go to where the metal mutant is supposed to be, and it's a portal, which means I have to like go off-world, pretty much a good worlds away from where Super Brooklyn is. And I jump through, and I'm kind of just like covering myself for anything, and then I just like fall into a grave, like an open grave. Yeah, and just fall straight down it. So it's a graveyard junkyard. I'm getting the vibe of, which is yeah, something I need to tread lightly on. So no successes, no progress at all. It's just like craziness after craziness right now. Let's see. I'm going to roll to secure advantage. So it's the D6 against the D10, and then what I'll want to do on top of that is I'll add my like one little, where is it? My one utility bot. She's going to be able to help me with this. I think I can put okay. Add another little box. And so my utility bot is at full health. Just right here. And so I add let me get this thing off here. Add plus its health. Take plus momentum on a hit. Strong match, unexpected advantage. So I want to survey this area for the safest way to traverse it. So that's going to be plus wit, so that's +2, +4. It's a +6 to this next roll to secure advantage. And if I get this right, I'll be able to add a +1 on another traverse roll. So I'm just preparing myself to get through this, and not just like look before I leap, because that's kind of what I did jumping through this portal right here. Why does this look cut off? Oh, it's because of this. I'll take this off too. I love having the little, like, funny lights in the background. Unless it's not showing up. Okay, it is. Yeah, the little colors in the back I just, like, wanted to put for a little flair. I don't know. Let me clear off. Cool, that's not it. Oh, I keep forgetting. Nope, that's not it. Never mind. I keep not forgetting. I keep not remembering. Okay. So, we want to grab 1d6, 2d10, heading +6, securing advantage. That is a strong hit. Not a match, but no more. That's one success to start us off with. Then on top of that, I'm gonna have to. Come on, it's okay. So we're marking progress for this. Progress. Troublesome, it takes 3 like movements toward the end, because the difficulty is broken up into thirds. Dangerous, it has 2 more successes that you need. Troublesome is 3 successes. So, oh no, that was just for the +1. That was just for the bonus to the yeah, that was just for the bonus to the traverse roll. I was about to cheat myself a little. Okay, it's a weak hit. Let's see what happens with a weak hit. Of course, I'm not going to punish myself too hard this time around. Succeed, but with a cost. I'm going to say that cost is stress. So when I take stress, stress is a suffer debility. And if I take stress, that's -1 to spirit, and that's the second one down here. Where's my mouse? Okay, yeah. The second one down here is spirit. Get your spirit down when you take stress. What is the... Plus his health. +1 momentum on a hit. Okay. Momentum is going to go up. Really have to remember not to forget that. Facing danger on a weak hit is not going to give me more momentum, so I'm not even going to try to ask myself that question. So we have 1 conditional success getting there. Let me find the... No. Oh my god, where'd it go? Okay. This thing is like freezing out. So now we have 1 success. You know what? I'm just going to do another traversal. Okay, so I'm gonna explore waypoints. Probably on the third one. What I'll do is I'll stay vigilant with this next traversal. So I'll take my 1d6, 2d10, and I will add a +2 because I'm using my wits to stay vigilant. That's a 4 for me, and then the 2d10, 3, and an 8. So that's a weak hit. With a weak hit, I will. Waypoint, weak hit. I uncover something interesting. Found up in peril or reveals an ominous aspect of this place. Envision the encounter. When I get +1 momentum, good. That's why I check the board every time. This is a newer version of what I'm used to. This is a slightly newer Starforge. Ironsworn Starforge is the slightly newer version of Ironsworn that's come out recently, and so I'm trying to get used to playing it. I played the baby's first version that was for free for a while, and so now I'm getting used to this new system. Let's see. Next part is we're going to want to figure out what is ominous about this place. Let's see. I'll do an oracle for this one. So we left Brooklyn, which had shattered, like pieces of shattered waste in it from time to time. The more magical zones are shattered waste, more likely. And then we just entered a shattered waste, like graveyard, junkyard planet. Graveyard, junkyard, and then this is a metal mutant. I'm feeling like there's probably something like necrotic happening. I'll use the themes oracle. Would it be corrupted, ancient, fortified, hollowed? I'm gonna say it's gonna be either infested or haunted. I did not expect the haunting part. I did not expect all the spooky part to this. That is a shift. It's a bit darker than what I expected. But I'm getting that from all these themes. Maybe corrupted? It's a graveyard, junkyard. I know that there are golems that are sort of like sentinels, and once I defeat if I get to defeat Metal Mutant, then I will have to they'll activate as soon as I leave. It's kind of like a weird little Indiana Jones thing, the traps activate after you do something. I think pretty sure that'll happen probably around the time that if I get the chance to steal Metal Mutant's powers, which is like a sort of metal kinesis, or a changing of being able to move metal with your mind. That's what all of these mini bosses have. Some sort of telekinetic ability. I just have to defeat them and soak up all the powers. That's sort of the long-term goal I'm figuring out right now. Jeez. Corrupted? Literally today I was thinking about necrotic plus technology. Like necrotic magic that affects technology in that way. I think that's what's happening here. So I'm gonna roll a table for the corrupted. And so this is what I'm seeing. I'm trying to traverse. I got a success on this. But I guess I just like see something fucked up along the way. So yeah, I'm a little bit closer. Three. Okay. For this table, I roll a d20. So I'm going to take a 20-sided die. This table has 30 sides, or like 30 things I can choose from. That's weird. Okay. What am I gonna do with 30? I haven't used this table in a while. I didn't know it was out of 30. I don't have a dice for that. Alright, I'll do a random number generator. Random number. Max 30. 20. Mystic trap or trigger. Okay. I did say earlier this is gonna be like an Indiana Jones thing. So there are traps set here. I notice it instead of I notice it just by seeing it and not by activating it on accident. That was off. I just see that there's a trap blade, and I pass by it. Let me pull up one of my maps for this area. Apparently it's just like more corrupted than I thought it would be. Yes. Just make this transparent for now. Whoa, not that. Nope. Okay. Is this anything? Okay, good. So I'll draw with this. I am going to put myself on this map and remember where the traps are. Teeny tiny. I don't know what this pose is that I'm doing, but it's kind of awesome. Oh, my hair looks awful. Very tiny representation of how I'm supposed to look. Very, very jagged. This is like Atari graphics right now, but that's fine. That is what I'm working with for now. So I'll move myself actually over here, and then there's a trap. We'll say it's like a fake out trap with spikes or something. Like you're supposed to step on it and fall down, and there's spikes at the bottom, like that kind of rudimentary shit. So I just gracefully walk around that. But it is still there. Oh, shoot. I messed up a little thing that was... Oh, everything's ruined. Wait. Cat knocked over some of my stuff. Let me get through this one traversal. Let me get through this map, and then I will take a short break. Because I'll have the boss fight to get through. So I pass by this. Merge down. And then... Let's see. Explore waypoints. I'm going to use the outside crevice. The outside crevice. Oh, whoa! The outside, the outside crevice will be the waypoint that I explore. Rule plus wits. Let's see what the let's see what my utility bot can do. I might be able to add something to this. Utility bot, prepare, access the system, cut through an obstacle. Access the system, cut through an obstacle, analyze a mechanical issue. Directing it to access the system. I don't think there's anything I can do with the utility bot. So I can't get a bonus from its health. I'll just have to roll wits. I don't even want a secure advantage. I'll rush to it if I have to. Oh, and that's like a strong hit. D6 beats out the D10. probably gonna get added momentum from that. But yes, crevice. Well, let's see what it says for. I make a discovery. Oh right, no, it's not a match. Strong hit with the match. If the D10 match and I beat both the D10, then it's a strong hit with the match, and I can make a discovery. But it's a strong hit, just on a match. I get to choose one. Find an opportunity, favorable insight, resource, or encounter. Yeah, I'll do that. Gain useful insight. I'll do another oracle for this. There's a good space peril, like the opposite peril. Like good discoveries. We've got derelicts, we got planets, encounters, spaceborne opportunity. Okay, so for this table, D100. I'd like to get some power-ups, but I think that stuff would more likely be on the inside than just like sitting outside. In this place that has like traps everywhere, they're probably super careful about this, even though it's like a junkyard. Whoever is living here and setting traps. It's a graveyard, so there might be graves keepers. I know the metal mutant is sort of like the military surplus type. Let's see what we have for the spaceborne opportunity. It's a 60. What does it say for 60? Impressive vista offers comfort or inspiration. You know what? I'll gain a little less stress from that. Hi, kitty. Come to bother me? Hi. Little baby. Can move. I'll just say it's inspiring. I don't know what a vista is. I was literally thinking about necrotic meets technology stuff. That kind of thing. There's a tome for that kind of thing, like the tome of technomancy, which is necromancy mixed with technology. It's an unofficial guide and a tome that's used for techno-necrotic wizardry. That is something that I've come across before in previous encounters and previous quests. So I guess it all sort of ties in together. But the thing is, like, why would like a metal mutant be concerned with this? Because this is a metal mutant that's corporate. This is all to just like mess with corporate, and there are megacorps in this world, and so corporate leaders just like have control of everything. It's dystopian in that way that it's a capitalist dystopia. Late capitalism. All the crazy quote unquote futuristic technologies, but like, of course, wide class dispersion. I've traveled to the crevice. I've taken a bit of spirit. I was gonna Google what a vista is. What the heck is a vista? A pleasing view, especially when seen through a long, narrow opening. Vista church spires. Space Vista. I'm thinking this is like a small, like moon. Like nothing too big, nothing too crazy. It's still just like a fucking pit stop moon. With not too much on it. I bet you this metal mutant just lives here. Like this is just his house. This is just how he keeps his house. What he keeps his house like. Yeah, I would not be surprised by that. I thought this would be like a place of business. But I'm probably just showing up to this guy's house to fucking fight him. Not even the courtesy of having it be like outside the Denny's. Like I just come straight to where he sleeps. Alright. I better be prepared for anything then. You might not know I'm coming. Because I haven't set off any traps yet. Which is good. So I see, I guess, just a nice view in this junkyard. Maybe it's just like not looking at the ground, I'm looking up at space. And I feel a little less stressed. I think with that, I'm gonna take a quick break. We've gotten through enough progress right now. When did I start the stream? Like 12:50. I won't be on break for too long, just like a few minutes. And then we'll run through this boss battle, and then I'll try to escape with my life. But yeah, that'll be the whole stream. It'll be like just as long, like another hour 20 minutes. And yeah, that will be the stream. Hope this is something enjoyable. I'll definitely make a condensed version of this where I'm not umming and ahhing and there's not long awkward pauses. And hopefully that will combine into something that's generally feasible to be like viewed on YouTube, something that's watchable. But yeah, I will take a break, and then I'll come back. Then we will finish out 2 more of this super easy, no surprises yet kind of quest. So I will be right back. Okay. Ready to jump back in. What is that? Okay, let me try to fix this. That just turns it back on. Okay. So that's 10% of... There's like little scribbles on the thing. Big one. Cool, okay. I'm going to copy this layer. Okay, that's good. I have traveled to the crevice. And I'm about to enter the depths of what is looking like just the Metal Mutants lair. Open this shit up. That ready. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of this just for the moment. This is sort of a map I pulled from what is, I guess, a Metroid map. Put this as where I need to get to. Actually, let me figure it out with a roll. Going to add probably just plus wit, because it's just a +2. Adding a +2 to this roll. D6 versus 2d10. For something really good to happen, D6 has to be the D10. Let's see. Adding +2 to the 2. Adding +2 to the D6. And that is a weak hit. D6 beat one of the D10. Let's say that this this bedroom is about not all the way below, but right here. And then let me use a marker or a, yeah, right there. this red mass will be where he's currently situated. And so I am going to be coming from the top. I'm thinking there's another trap somewhere in here. And that's going to be the weak hit. So I'm going to use my Auger. I will use my Auger ritual asset card. Going to add that to this roll so I can maybe figure out where the trap is and know where to avoid it. If that doesn't work, I'll probably just use my utility bot to secure advantage or access to the system, because this place has to have like some kind of security system. It's like old and fuck up looking and rusty. This is a junkyard graveyard. Junkyard graveyard. Oh my god. And so, yeah, this place is pretty fucked up looking. But this is like a corporate lackey that we're trying to take on here. So there's like some sort of cameras or something. Or something to hack into for my utility bot to hack into if this does not work. Summon a flock of crows. Roll plus wits on a strong hit. Interpret their calls as a helpful omen. Helpful omen. Alright. +2. Oh, that's bad. That's a miss. Let's see what happens on the miss. Wish I had cutouts for like all the little parts that I need for this, but I rushed setting this up. I summon a flock of crows. And let's see. On a weak hit, I guess just nothing happens. She responds, asks the oracle, sure. This is my question, offer a clue. Okay. I am on an alien planet, and there might not be crows here. I realized while I was deciding to do this. So I think there are just no crows on this planet, and I won't get any special insight. At least not through nature's means. Being a little furry freak means, of course, I'm like instinctively adept to nature. You know, and in tune with the elements. I definitely don't like being in the city more. Okay. I'm using utility bot. Seeing if there's a security system to access. That's +6 to a. Fucking god, that's a weak hit. I added a 6 bonus, and I still got a 1 on my d6 roll. But it hit either way, so. I think with a weak hit, I'm just going to say it's in the. What do I get? What do I get for getting a weak hit on a Explore waypoint. I wanted to see where the trap is. So on a weak hit, I'm gonna say the trap is right in front, like unavoidable. I'm going to say it's right here. Make this blow. For the trap. So I'm going to, and this is like this area right now, it's like not too dangerous besides that one trap. I won't have to roll to fight anything right now, but there are sleeping golems in all the yellow spaces, so they're going to activate if I try to fight this guy. Just regardless. So I don't have far to go. I'm going to make an edge roll. Oh man, can this not be? I need to make like, I actually need these little outside boxes to be smaller so I can have more room for like maps and drawings in the middle, because it's taking up too much screen real estate right now. Looks better than I was originally thinking it would be, like the setup that I have right now for tabletop and narrative playcast. So we've got the trap laid out, or we have one laid out in front of us in a place that's going to be hard to get around. I have access to the system. When I get close, maybe I can try to turn off the alarm with Girl Riot, a utility bot. Little hologram utility bot, Girl Riot. Yeah, I'll probably use her for that when I get closer. I can also do some investigating on the area. That'll probably help me be more prepared for when I leave, because the sentinels would have been activated by the time I'm out. So a little bit investigation. Gonna face danger, just to investigate the area, see if there's anything I can use or anything that can help me out with the mission. No. I'm gonna say I encounter something else that's like not great. A spaceborne peril. Yes, I'm gonna get some bad news from this. Rolling a table, 68 out of 100 on this table. Power fails. Okay, so there's a computer system, there's a security system. These run on necrotic energy. There's no generator. There's no generator that powers the golems. Power fails. Let's see what happens if I roll another. 32. Infestation is revealed. So I'm gonna say the light flickers in this facility, and it goes on and off. Let me draw myself a little here. So I'm starting off in I'm just going to draw a little pixel jazz. Okay, yeah, that works. Awesome, very cool. Okay. So they will sit there. Oh, it's so tiny. I hope that's not too difficult to see. I'll have some cooler looking maps that I'll use for next time, hopefully. But either way, rolled a miss. Infection is revealed. Okay. So let's say that there's a necrotic energy affecting. There's technomancy. There's a techno-necrotic infection. That's the word I was thinking of. Techno-necrotic infection happening that is affecting the machines here. So he doesn't live here, but he is stationed here to fix the issue. This means that there's something else here, and I might have another encounter on my hands. It also means that the golems might be affected by this, and they might react in surprise ways. Honestly, I'm worried about this guy now. I'm worried about Metal Mutant now, because if there's an infection here, that means it's possible he could be affected by it, which would not be good for anyone. I need his powers. I need to take up his powers. Moving layers around. It's so weird doing like an art stream, or like kind of an art stream on top of like doing like story game stuff. Especially doing it solo, like having an art stream like that. I'm enjoying it. I'm gonna make it more video friendly soon, make it more of a spectacle. But I'm literally just like figuring this shit out as I go. Very much like this story that's happening right now. So, um, there was an infection, and it seems more obvious inside than outside. So this could be sort of I did say it was a moon. This could be sort of a lethal company situation happening. It does have robots that activate at certain times. Maybe this could be like a similar type of entity. These robots are just like corrupted and they wake up at any time of the day. It's pretty early right now. It's early in the morning. It's basically nighttime. It might be possible that they're deactivated now, so maybe they wake up later in the early morning or when the sun rises, which is a good thing because if it is the sun rises, then we're safe. I think. Okay, we'll have to see. Much to think about, much to consider. These are just all the scenarios that go with running the game by yourself. Okay. I am in front of the trap. I am going to need to let's see. I'm going to try to build something for this. So I'm going to use scavenger, my scavenger asset for the first time. Gather information resupplied by scavenging a wreck ruin or abandoned site. Add +1, take +1 on a hit. When a strong in a match, you will find something of value. Significance or function. So I want to build something of function. Or I want to search for something of function. If I have to cobble something together, then I'll like take a supply if it's a weak hit. Either that or I just set off the trap if I do a miss on this. So I'm contesting D6 against 2D10. And I'm going to use this. I'm going to add a +1 and take +1 momentum on a hit. That's so +3. D6 +3, that's a 6. Oh, against a 9 and a 9. That is a miss with a match. Which is really not good. I'm just going to straight up pay the price. I'm going to roll the pay the price table. So, I think this is going to be something that enters us early in the combat. I probably obviously set off the trap. What the trap does is going to surprise me. Um, 31 on the pay the price table. Causes collateral damage or has an unintended effect. Causes collateral damage. I think this affects the health of yeah, this affects the health of Girl Riot. So she is going to have her. She's going to have this thing moved down to 3. And since it's with a match, I'm going to say that Girl Riot, my trusty little Jarvis utility bot, she's corrupted by this techno-necrotic infection. I will say that this it's either going to I won't know until I probably do more rolls, but this will either affect just her health, or she will become like straight out corrupted and try to like push against the goal that I'm trying to fix here. So she will be a like she will be a she'll turn into an antagonist in this scenario basically, and she'll be working against me. But I won't know until I do more rolls on this. But I will say, since it's a match, she's infected. Girl Riot is infected. Not stressful at all. So I'm going to move in. Okay. That's me. Oh, wait. Okay. Very cool. I'm going to drop. I'm going to make this color a bit lighter. Come on. There's got to be a tool that just like changes the whole thing. It can't just be a procreate thing. Weird. Oh my god. I like can't even change the can't even edit the layer. Okay. We'll work with what it is, I guess. It doesn't look too bad on stream. I'll just make a new one. Let's see. That's not what I want. I'm trying to do a pixel art thing. So what I'll do is I will turn the flow super up. Is that a bad thing? God, I do not know how to use magma, and I don't have my Apple Pencil. I usually need that for drawing on this fucking iPad. Let's see. Alright, so got extra skills. I have experience with my weapon. My robot friend has been corrupted. But that's fine. That is something I can work with. Okay. Looking good. So, I'll draw my opponent. This is what Metal Mutant looks like. Yeah, more or less. Yeah. Alright. So I have a little I have little sheets for this character, for little descriptions from different, from Ironsworn and other games and systems that kind of describe, like, what this kind of character is. So Metal Mutant is a sort of knife adept type of NPC. He has metal kinesis. He can move metal with his mind. He's very militant. Where are my books? Where are my pages? Oh, this is the most well-prepared stream ever. Oh. Sitting right under my nose. So, we have a character that is a knife user, pretty much a glorified grunt. Soldier. Yep, knife specialist, military, and this is from using add-ons from the Cyber Rats RPG, using the Luminen engine. Knife specialist. They get up close and personal. They charge in the battle. They can pull out bigger knives. Bring the blade against the metal pipe. That's more of an intimidation. And of course they do piercing damage. I'd say piercing or slashing. This type of fighter doesn't want harm. Let me see about my files are like super corrupted. I have no idea what's happening with them. Version history. Restore this version. I don't know what's happening, but there's some weird shenanigans going on with my GameKit file that I use specifically for streaming. Let's see. It could be a puppet vine that is controlling the systems of this place. Zoom in. Nope, it's zooming out. Puppet vines are seekers of new hosts, and it pretty sure they're adept to technology. Let me see. Looking for the mutant type in Ironsworn. Crystallid, Emberwitch, Drift Pirate. Scrap Bandit. Alright, this is a good one. Tactics absorb damage with absorb damage with armor plating, leverage human strength, calculate odds of success. So I'm gonna say that this character is a bit more clever than what it said in the original mission parameters. I'm gonna say this robot is a bit more clever than was in the original mission parameters that I got for this character. Let me try out a okay. Don't have to show that on my thing anymore. Servitor. So what I'm going to do is first, it's only fair. I compel them to. I try to compel them to basically just not be evil, like not give them a chance to like quit the corp, quit being for megacorps before I have to like fight them and possibly like completely incinerate them. Because this is not my first boss battle. But I should try to compel. Just be like, you should maybe not be working for like the worst people ruling over everything right now. I have a +1 to heart. I'm not like the most fucking charismatic ever. But I will try my best. I will give it a try, just to be fair. Combat, exploration. You know what? I'm going to use my Berserker asset. And I'm going to add +1. Is it add +1 and then you get like a +1 momentum? Because if yes, then I'm definitely adding that. Let's see. Where's my stuff? Where's my stuff? Okay. Berserker. Compel by 1. Add +1, take +1 momentum on a hit. Okay. So this is +2 on a hit, plus momentum. That's +2 on the d6. That's a 5 on the d6 against a 6 and a 3. So it's a weak hit. Okay. Okay. This I know what happens. So this guy is also probably infected. This was seems like I entered in on a mission gone wrong, and this guy doesn't want to die. So he's like, help me get this infection off of me. And if I can help with the infection, then he will possibly feel a sense of indebtedness to me. And we will not have to fight. That would be an awesome, like, best case scenario, I feel like. Do not want to be almost dying here. And then I'd also have to, I would also have to mention the surrender powers thing. So if I help him with this, he'll just quit his corpo job. Since he's bargaining, I'm going to assume that he's already wanted out already before me meeting him. But I'm just not showing up at his place. Like he wasn't sleeping. He was going through this whole time. To keep things interesting, what I will do is finding the so he's infected. So we've got a little bargain. let's see what kind of moves I can do to help him with the infection. And then I guess we both just get out of here. This is kind of the best case scenario, kind of like a scenario that like got wild out of nowhere and I just showed up. If I don't help him, this will be really bad, I think. Let's say he's close. He's close to being completely infected by this techno-necrotic infection. It's gonna be constantly a struggle saying that. I said this might be a puppet vine. Parasitic plant-like entities, usually encountered as thorny, fleshy tendrils sprouting from the desiccated corpse of an unwilling host, a creature or careless explorer. That victim, skin shriveled tight against her bones, mouth gape in a silent scream. Just reading through the fine lashes out, tabling them, cutting into their flesh with hollow thorns. Let's see. I'm going to try to do a healing move. So that'll be plus wits. I'm going to try to use utility bot. I will try to use yeah, I'm just gonna try to use Girl Riot. Utility bot add plus health. It's getting lower health, but it's still plus 3. If I miss on this, then it should be a bit clearer what the ability is and how this is affecting Girl Riot. Let's see. That's a plus 5, so 6 plus 5, 11 for the d6 against a 7 and a 1. So that's a strong hit. I think that's to secure an advantage. So I get a boost of momentum for a strong hit. Oh, what did I do? Wait. Oh, what's happening? This is off on here, and it's not on here. Wait. So this is just a live canvas from 2 devices. And I have... Okay. And then I have... Okay, yeah, that looks about it. That was where I had it. And then I'll have, like, layers on both of them, and I need to figure out which layer... which device has which layers, so I'm going back and forth through both of them. It's a system I figured out while doing this tonight. It's what I'm working with right now. Have here is it's not selecting. Oh my god, I have to find a better system than this. What is that supposed to be? Okay, and what's this? Okay. This is the selection here. Okay. So defeat metal can now be defeat metals, infection. All right. What I can do, because this is still going to be a dangerous feat, I will do a troublesome level battle or combat, and I'll just need 3 successes on the combat. And that should just be an easy fight against the infection. But I'll do a healing first, and then after I will do a, what type of move? What type of move can I do? Exploration, combat, react under fire, forge a bond, okay. I don't see the heal. I dropped out of it. I don't see the healing one. Yeah, this new version of Ironsworn has a lot of moves that are different than the original. Okay, healing. Provide treatment. Visions of situation. Receive treatment from someone else. That's not an ally. Provide care. That's what I'm doing. Provide care, roll plus wit. And so I have a +1 to this, and then a +2, which is the wit, bonus. So it's +3 for this roll. Ooh, that's a miss with the match. Oh man. A miss with the match. Match means the D10 have double numbers, and I didn't beat either of them. Or I didn't beat the one number because they're both the same. Oh man. Oh man, something fucked up is about to happen. Let me look at a completely new. You know what? This could be a discovery, or encounter chaos. That's what I should do. Confront chaos. Alright, I'll roll for this table. The Confront Chaos table. Because I feel like I'm discovering something right now. Something that I did not come here for. I guess this infection is going to take this guy out for us. This is so dark. Oh man. I came in. So I go through this portal to a distant moon in outer space to fight this guy who is like metal kinesis, who can move metal with his mind. And I get here and he's already dying from a necrotic infection. Ooh, that's dark. Yeah, I'm discovering something right now. I'm going to roll for this table. 19. Destructive life form of monstrous proportion. Okay, yeah. So, let's see. What kind of monster does he get corrupted into? Huh. I think this means that he is going to have certain advantages that I was not ready for. Yeah, my little new scavenger acid is not going to help with this. Also a bad time to not be prepared for the stream. Something like this happens in your game. Technoplasm. Okay. So we'll say that the metal mutant is infected and he turns into a technoplasm. Which is a piece of technology that is affected by like this bioweapon. So let's say the necrotic infection is a bioweapon that's being used against basically his bosses. He's been sent to fix it. He's been sent to fix it and it fucked him up. Yeah. It's saying there's a scourge ship here. Corrupted vehicles. Crews long dead, their hulls wrapped with creeping slime and grasping pseudopods prowl the depths of the forge in search of new ships and stations to infect. I'm gonna say that that kind of thing infected this. Scourge ship is a very higher level than the boss that we were supposed to fight today. I'm gonna say that there's a chance it shows up as a surprise encounter towards the end. Like, the golems were bad enough, but it looks like they might not be working and there might be something worse coming for us on this moon. Damn, that's fucked up. Oh my god. We'll say this is an infected bot. Serve the primitive impulses of the infection. So yeah, the metal mutant is who I was supposed to fight. Pleads with me to save him. And then I scan and there's nothing I can do. It's a miss. So yeah, holy shit. Let me check this one thing. change up the music a little bit. Oh, what? There we go. Yeah, I'm gonna change the music a little bit. Cause this got darker real fast. Rear. I need a soundboard of stuff that's just like little my favorite little like YouTube poops noises. I need a soundboard of YouTube poop noises. Corrupted. Corrupted type music. I'll just do Nano Ray. Okay. So, can't fight the infection. I'm gonna have to fight him and recover the powers before, like, this guy's fucking program just like gets completely corrupted and I won't be able to salvage it. And then this mission will be for nothing. Or I'm gonna have to get a corrupted version, have a corrupted version of someone else's programming embedded in my programming, which will definitely suck. I have these little abilities at the bottom, at like the bottom right, and so these are things like wounded, shaken, unprepared, tormented, ingested, permanently harmed, or traumatized. Other impacts include hacked. I might try to repair. I'm going to try to repair the infection that is on Girl Riot, my utility bot. Her name isn't on the sheet or like on the card. But it is on another version that I have. Let's see. Alright, so I'm going to try to do some repairs. Nope, not that one. Well, I think that's the last thing we want. Trying to change this. Okay. My thing's freezing. Okay. Get that off. I want to try to repair the utility bot before I mess with this infected bot. If I have my utility bot access this infected bot system, the infected metal mutant, if I have her do it from a distance, then I won't get infected. And if I'm already capable of repairing any infection on Girl Riot, my utility bot, then I'll just be fine. I can just do it that way. It's the safest idea. Let me So what we have here is a completely infected Metal mutant. Necrotic energy. I'm trying to figure out what kind of surprises are going to come out of this. Okay, so what I'm going to do is that's what Go Riot looks like, more or less. Kind of like Nights and Dreams. So I want to repair her and have her grab the corrupt, have her grab the files that will probably get corrupted soon. The files that contain how his powers work and how to replicate them. I want to copy them. So this is for repairs first. Okay. Sweat. Weak hit. On a hit, your gain repairs points as appropriate to the situation. Play may sacrifice resources and exchange for one extra. I just need one repair point. And I will say that helps with the infection. So, Cure Rights is repaired. No longer infected. And so that's a +4 bonus. On top of a +2 to access the powers from a distance. It's a +6, d6 +6 against a d10. That's a full 6 on the d6. So it's a 12. That's not going to beat anything on here. Okay, strong hit. Let's get some progress checks on this. So, this guy is pleading for me to help him right before he becomes completely infected by a necrotic infection that has an effect on technology. But I am able to get the powers that I need. So, not a total loss here. I'm able to do my job. This is probably gonna... This is not to say I don't care about this guy, and that the fact that he, like... Oh, it's not showing up. Refresh. Okay. So, yeah, this guy's pleading. Until the infection takes over, and then he has a file stolen before it becomes corrupted. Wait, no, let's just do progress. Okay. Whew. So, escaping golems is not going to be the last part of this. But what I want to do next is just... Yeah, I just want to take this guy on. So, really quick, I'm going to enter the fray. And then I'm going to do the first move based on what I get. Combat. That is a match. It is also a miss. It is also a miss. So match on the 2d10s, they're 8s against my 1 on the d6, which is getting nowhere close, no matter what I do. I'm in a bad spot, combat-wise. Bad spot means I'm going to be on the defensive, starting out with this fight. So it's kind of like lower initiative, but also it just means I'm kind of losing right now, and I have to like try to gain the upper hand, basically. It's narrative based, so I'm rolling based on that. Another double 8s. So what I just did was react under fire. I rolled 4 out of 6, and I'm just going to use my plus iron because that's my highest stat. That's a 3 at the top left. So that was a 7 against 2 8s. Yeah, it's with the match. Yeah, he definitely does something that surprises me. Let's see. Any special moves? Okay. So, I'm going to say what happens is I take a hit on health. I'm going to also make a discovery. What happens momentum-wise? What is my momentum currently? It's a 6? Okay. This is around a good time to use it, but what I miss hard. I got 2 double 8s in the past 2 rolls, which is so weird. Okay, so my health is at 3. And then I'm going to put on the Oracle table for chaotic discovery. Confront chaos. 46. 46 means messenger a signal with a dire warning. Let's see. I think I'm going to have a sort of clairvoyance moment. An uncorrupted piece of Metal Mutants programming. Wait, what happened to my quest objective? There it is. Okay. So, there's a piece of Metal Mutant's mind inside of mine. Either it's communicating from the original body or it's from the power download that's that Girl Riot got for me. So what I'm going to do next is already taken a bit of health. I'm gonna say I got distracted by that and he was able to get an attack on me. Too many attacks, so I'm probably gonna get myself infected. Too many hits that get on me. So I'm going to try to strike. And I'm gonna do that with Berserker, which gives me a +1. And I have to take a debility from it, but I want to Berserk. I think I really need it right now. Yeah, perfect excuse to go hog wild. Pull up my asset sheets. Okay, so Berserker, Striker Clash. I am clashing right now because I'm in strike as if you're in like the higher initiative. When you're in the lower initiative as I am, because I'm in a pretty bad spot, you're gonna have to clash, which is a bit more risky because you do not have the upper hand. But I'm doing it anyway. I'm adding a +1 on harm. If I get it right, this is by Unleashing Rage. I'll take 1 stress. If I get this. And I'll take stress on a miss. Because there's a corrupted guy in front of me. And I'm also hearing his like non-corrupted voice in my head. So I'll take stress either way. But I will push myself with Berserker. That's 3. It's a weak hit. Weak hit. Okay, okay. So yeah, I take the I have the upper hand, and then I will I'm dealt a counter blow or setback, so I did not gain initiative. I did not gain the upper hand, but I do get to mark progress. Oh god, which is fucking something. Okay. 2 more. So that's 1 out of 3. 2 more, and then I would have knocked this guy down. Being in a near-dying state makes it a bit easier, but most like zombies are near dead or undead, so like it's pretty weak, but they're pretty hard to take down because they can just get back up. They can just take hits. This is a similar thing. It's necrotic, so it's kind of like zombie robots and zombie machines with a little bit of bioweapon ooze. So I'm going to try. Well, I have to pay the price. The price, which is spirit. Okay. I'm going to roll to gain ground. So that'll be plus iron. It's a weak hit. These are all hits, which is not terrible, but I'd like to be in control of the fight a little bit. This thing was really kicking my ass. It's not letting go of the control of the situation. Even with my berserker stuff, this is like a pretty ferocious like corruption. Weak hits. Avoid the worst danger, but not without a cost. I make a suffer move. Oh, what's this? What's this? Okay. Move that out of the way. I avoid danger. So I say I'm going to take supply. Since I know going full tank is only going to help so much, I'm going to say I try to use a bit of quick supplies. Oh god, I learned how to speak like yesterday. I only thought words until very recently. So talking for a long time. Ooh, we're at the 3-hour mark. And I am this far. Okay. I'm gonna say I'll give it another hour. And then I'll head out. Because we started at 12:40. So that'll be a 4-hour stream. 3 a.m. Okay. So defeat Metal's infection. I'm going to take one ability, and that will probably be... I can't pick one. Okay. I'll take another bit of stress, which takes my spirit down 1. Both my health and spirit are at 3. Wait, no. I did it with supply already. Okay, I'm striking again. You know what? I'm gonna use Archer. God, it was stupid to go... Like, I know this is a zombie. And I know fighting zombies at a distance is better than going hand-to-hand combat with one. I guess I was just ready for a fist fight. Or like a melee combat. But yeah, this is turned into a horror situation. Should I drop the dice on the floor? I dropped one of my D10s. Shit, it's gone. No. It like disappeared on the floor. It's gone. I'm like looking around for it and I don't feel it. It's so dark, so I'm just feeling around, but it's disappeared. This is never. I've sat and I've done. I've sat and I've rolled dice here for a pretty long time, and this hasn't happened. Only on stream. This is the first time. Only on stream. My dice. What? How's how is this happening? I have literally exactly 2 dice. In my like immediate dice kit that I use for this type of playing, and like storytelling stuff. I only have 2 dice, and one of them just like fell into another wormhole, I guess. So it's just fucking somewhere else. What? Oh my god, it's fucking gone. It like fully disappeared. How was there's like it's not a big room at all. And it wasn't like a super dramatic drop. Like I didn't throw it across the room. Like it just fell under the desk. You're kidding me. Man, the cat's gonna find it here and play with it, and it'll make noise, and I'll know where it is then. Okay, I have more dice. I just need to. 1 second. I need to get more dice. I have more outside of this pack. I'll just use that. 1 second. Whew, okay. Gamer time. I'm ready. Okay. What are we doing? Securing advantage. And I'm using my Archer asset, which gives me, if I recall correctly, Archer, I'm securing an advantage, choosing the approach and adding +1. What I'm going to do is add, I'm gonna roll plus wits, for Archer asset card. And so we'll get a +2 on a strong hit. So I'm securing an advantage. I'll add +1. And if I'm successful on that strong hit on that, I'll get +2 momentum. And then I will add that to an attack. That'll be a clash. Because I am still not, yeah, I'm definitely still not like taking control of the fight. Yeah, that'll be a clash. So I'm rolling plus wits, and then rolling plus edge. Those are both +2. But these will both be +3 rolls. If I even make it to both of them. That is a 7 on the d6 against 2 6s on the d10s. So that is a strong hit plus a match. I think with that it's time for a power up. Power ups or special items I've used in previous adventures, and they're all video game themed. Since there's a lot of of those motifs throughout this type of world. So this place is littered with video game items and mechanics and pop-ups. Roll a d4 for what kind I get. 2 punk items, which we love here. Love to see punk shit. And then for what kind of punk item I'm going to pick up. Actually, that fits, because this is a junkyard graveyard. There's probably some stuff like that lying around. Cartoon. Okay. Let me roll this table. 009. Ooh, sweet. A pickaxe. Diamond pickaxe. So let's see. This was to secure an advantage. So I get +2 momentum. Let me add that, because that was a strong hit. Okay. So that's 8 momentum. That is in the I can beat territory. So I tried to, let me draw this out. I tried to fight in close quarters, and then I drew back for strategic advantage. Using Archer. I'm going to say that wedged in the ceiling is a pickaxe, and it is right above the head of this guy. So I'm going to aim it I think if I get this, if I make this shot, that should do enough harm to kill him, because he's already hurt. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to plot using my wit. I notice this at top. I aim for it. That is me securing my advantage. And then I'm going to try to hit. This will be a strike, because I was able to gain ground. Well, no. That was a strong hit for securing the advantage. So, I'm still in a bad spot. but I have +1 to hit with this. Let's see. So I'm going to clash. This will be a +3 on my d6. That's an 8 against a 7 and a 6, so that's a strong hit. That means that this works. He definitely can't control Diamond. So that falls, knocks him on the head. Like the deer from Adventure Time. Like how they knocked the deer out. Like basically that. Yes, that is enough to take him out. Because it's a diamond pickaxe throwing on your head. I don't even think it bounces off. Like it just sits in his head. Yeah, it's just gonna cleave in. And that should be enough to do it. And I think with that, there is one more thing to close out the mutant encounter for this go around. Oh, that's eraser. So, another couple of progress. That shit did 2 harm. Because I got a strong hit on both. That did 2 harm. That finished him. I'm gonna do a battle for any remaining like stuff. Like it's like a vine that infects it. But the ooze is... there's probably like an ooze that it secretes, because this is like 3 different kinds of like NPC encounters in one like mix of a monster that that Metal Mutant has corrupted into. So with that, I'm gonna do a battle with the remaining just like stuff that's in it that's still alive. I'm gonna say the infection is still alive and it can move to a new host. So I'm going to have to stomp it out super quick. I'm gonna do a battle, which means that it's a fight that happens like all at once in a blur, just to speed things along, and that'll be the last 2 progress for defeating the metals infection. Oh my god, excited to close this out. Rolling plus iron. I'm going to scan the body. I'm going to access the body systems with Girl Riot to see what parts of the infection is still alive. I'm going to secure advantage. Plus wit. And then her health is at 4, so that's plus 6 to my d6. Yeah, that's a strong hit. So that's plus 4 to this battle, since I rolled a plus 1. To secure advantage, what kind of momentum stuff is that? Because I have to remember. Always remember to add advantage or add momentum bonuses. That stuff will fucking save your life at the most crucial point if you keep adding to it. Securing advantage. I get to choose one. On a strong hit, I take both. Okay. +2 momentum. Yes. Goddamn, please. So, I am at max momentum. It's not written down, but the max momentum for me is 10. And it resets instantly to 2 at the end of every quest, every vow that I fulfilled. This is a... I'm going to say this is a formidable campaign. So at the end of this, if I get out of this alive, I would have added 1 additional tick to like the quest bar at the top. I was just thinking about that. I didn't plan that part out also. So I get a +4 to this battle roll. And if I get this metal mutant infection done, we can get out of here. Okay. That is a 1 on my D6, but it's against a 2 and a 1 on the D10. Heck yeah. This is that song. This song that's on the videos. Good timing. Yeah, it's just stomped out. The infection's stomped out. We're good. I'm good to go. Time to leave. All done. Okay. This first roll is assessing what the danger is as soon as I leave this part. Let me get rid of... Well, I can make this opaque. And then... get rid of all of this. Add my map back. Metroid map. Get rid of this other map. Okay. So, this trap is done. The blue trap that was towards the front. Okay. So, this next roll will be to assess the situation. Let's see. I'll say this is Probably gather information. I want to kind of scout out the area. I won't even secure advantage. I just want to get it done as soon as possible. I'm rolling plus wits, so that's +2 on my d6. A good roll means I get to add a bit of progress to the last bar. +2. So that's a weak hit. Okay. So I will be able to get past. I'm going to say, though, something bad happens. I get a bad piece of news. Or I get a not so good piece of news. That comes from my scouting and just looking out into the area. So I get progress. And I also get yes, your information provides new insight, but also complicates your quest. So I'm gonna have a little complication, which is probably gonna be that infected chip. That's a safe bet. Let's see. I'm just trying to find this. The infected ship. Hellcat, Snowing, Ghost, Fire Stormtrooper. All enemy types. Oh, where's the one I just had? Ah, yes. Okay. Scourge Ship. Scourge Ship is a extreme level enemy, and that means it would take like 20 successful hits, or 20 damage, 20 harm, and I can do 1 or 2 harm successfully on 1 successful roll. So that would definitely kill me. It's not inside here. We could be inside of the Scourge ship. On a weak hit, we're not inside the Scourge ship, but it is nearby. There's an infected, just like if a giant spaceship vehicle was a zombie, like it's a monstrous space vehicle that wants to infect my little cyber furry body, my little rat model that has cybernetics in it. I will say that is on its way, and that's just like close. And it's approaching. So with that, you know what we're dealing with. We have we're not +2. Let's add another. cool. Wait. Why does it look different than the others? Nope, that's momentum. Alright, we have one progress. I think we can just say escape. So, for this middle part, it's still going to be troublesome, but if I get too many misses, it'll still be troublesome, but if I get too many misses, I'm going to have to get face to face with like a monstrous ship that's infected by ooze and vines. Technological necromancy. Tricky stuff. It's interesting that it's out in space. Well, not interesting. There is space magic. But necrotic space magic is... yeah, that's really something. That like turned this whole session upside down. Like the prep stuff, I was like, oh, okay, I can get past that. It's me just not shutting up about fantasy stuff in my VTuber lore. That's fine. That I expected. I did not expect robot zombies. Not outside my wheelhouse though. At least I mostly know what to do when I've got my when I got my head straight. Okay. So for this next move, I'm gonna explore a waypoint. We assessed that I can take this off. I'll take this map off and we'll assess the waypoint that is the junkyard above ground. And for that, kind of a weak hit on also have to remember there's a trap nearby. I did not forget that. Yep, there it is. Owie, owie. Okay. I'm gonna try not to spring that trap while exploring this waypoint. But I feel like the conditions have changed, given everything that's happened. Like, I'm seeing this place differently than when I first showed up. So I'll explore for any new danger as I'm coming out. And that'll be the second to last roll I have to do, or get successful. And then the third one will be finding a portal to take me back to Super Brooklyn. Interesting to know that these bosses are going off-world, like outside of town, and they're doing shit like this, getting themselves killed by infections. 1d6, 2d10. I'm adding plus wit. And I won't secure advantage on this. Or maybe I should use scavenger. I think I'll flavor this. Yeah, I'll use scavenger. And that will be my that will be sort of my yeah, that will be a sort of secure advantage. I'm scavenging the area or what's like immediately around me, like somewhere around the entrance to the crevice, for stuff that's like that can help me survey the area. Probably get some high ground as soon as I jump out from the open junkyard graveyard crevice on an alien moon. On an alien moon. Let's see. D10, D10, D6. I really wonder where that other D10 went. Like it's just gone. Okay. This can go away. So, outside the crevice. Explore roll. That is a 1 on my D6. Wait, no. What did the card say? Add +1. +1 momentum on a hit. So that's +3. Alright. I'm resupplying. And I got a weak hit. Yeah, remember that I'm not exploring the waypoint yet. I'm supposed to do a soft secure advantage first. I instantly forgot. So, for resupplying on a weak hit. I'll add +1 supply, and then I'll probably take a debility. Whoops, something fell. Resupply. I think it's near where harm is. I'm figuring out what changes to Starforge are happening between Starforge and the original Ironsworn game. Alright, weak hit, resupply. I must first deal with a cost, complication, or demand. Envision the nature of this obstacle. Okay. I take +1 supply. And I'll also take +1 momentum. Well, I'm maxed out. So that doesn't matter. Never mind. I'm a little less underprepared. Great. And then there is a cost. I'm gonna say it takes too long. And I think in 2 misses or 4 weak hits, the corrupted ship is going to start. The corrupted ship is going to start coming up on the horizon. So 2 misses or 4 weak hits. I think I'm aware of that. I'll give myself that contingency. That is the cost I will give myself. Because I already did the cost of adding a supply on this next thing. So now I will do the waypoint. Explore waypoints. Okay, that's a strong hit. Yep. 3, 4. Okay. So, this is a safe space. I avoid everything. I'm ready to find a portal and just like head the fuck out of here. This is the last roll. I can I can burn momentum, and it will like not mean a thing here. Weak hit, you uncover something interesting. Okay. So, I've resupplied myself. I've sort of got tools like my synthetic ingredients for synthetic blue cheese, which is kind of like basically, since I'm a rat cheese, and it's kind of like a synthetic like adhesive webbing. I use it to move around and traverse. So what I'm going to do, since I've resupplied, and I am willing to spend 1 supply on this, I'm a little beat up. I'm a little stressed. I'm willing to take the smart way out at this point, and just leave, using a bit of supply. I'm especially happy that Girl Riot was not permanently infected or like died on this one single trip. My first streamed game, and my utility bot dies on me. That would be horrible. Let's see. I'm gonna roll plus edge. And if I have to burn supply, I have to burn supply. I maxed out again, so... And plus I've got... This is the last one I can just waste. I can burn the momentum. Okay. That's a miss. Let's see. Burning momentum. Does that turn a miss to a weak hit? Secure an advantage. Oh man, I just had an idea about Metal Mutant. Oh man. As I'm looking through this stuff. So I will... I'm gonna say that was a face danger. There's not a momentum thing on here, but like how it works in this version. Okay, hold on. Rulebook time. Let's see. No momentum. This shifts your result from a miss to a weak hit. Okay. after you take an action, you may replace your action score with the current momentum value. Oh, so it replaces, so that means I replace my action score, which is the D6 score, with whatever the momentum is. So that means it turned from a miss to a strong hit. Okay. Okay, yeah, it turns from a miss, which is the worst roll you can get, to the best roll you can get. That's what burning momentum does when you have enough of it. That's why I try to save as much as I can, or build up enough momentum. So I am home. I'm home free. It looked like I was about to run into some pretty messed up business, but refresh. One device is not okay. It's showing up now. It's just not the right layer. There we go. Okay, everything's filled in. That's all we needed. We got all our steps done. I made it to a portal in time. I guess I found a good batch of blue cheese ingredients that were extra helpful. Did I grab that pickaxe? You know what? I'll make a check a gear move. One more move. No bonuses. To see if I actually remember to take that pickaxe with me. If it's what killed... If it's what killed the metal mutant, I'm gonna just say, just on the basis of this is obviously what I would do, would I take it out? It's diamond, so it's not like it can get infected. It can only infect things that have computer systems in it. So I could have touched it. Huh. Okay. Maybe there's a luck aspect to this diamond pickaxe. I mean, it's just nice to have a diamond pickaxe. Good for breaking shit with. I feel like I would have just brought it with me. 'Cause I'm not just... You don't just leave... In Minecraft, you don't just leave diamond items sitting around unless you want to. Unless you have a strategy for it. Yeah, I take it with me. I totally forgot about that. I'll say past tense. I remembered to take it with me because it's diamond. Yes, I took that with me. Special loot. Yeah. So I'm going to do the finishing roll that finishes out this. Oh wait, no. I will save that. This is part 1. I will say part 1 of 10. So I've marked progress for 1. Yeah. A bit more progress for this one chapter in a larger quest. Next time I will have Next time I think I'll have a better setup. What is going on with this? You know, it'll probably still be magma next time I do this, whenever the next chapter is. Why is my brush? Okay. Yep, that's one more. Scavenger asset works. My sci-fi assets meld pretty well with my fantasy assets. I'm a character that kind of just like delves into both. But yes, successful so far. Couple surprises, but yeah, that comes with this kind of storytelling. I think next time I'll be better equipped, and I think I'll have a different setup next time. Something with like a consistent aesthetic, because this is just like the character sheet repurposed. But I'll have a wider screen. Hopefully I'll have my Apple Pencil by then. The drawings will be more cohesive. I actually kind of like it like this. I don't hate this. But yeah. That is the end of this chapter. This is the first of 10. I have the ability to move metal now. I have that downloaded on me. And that's a power I can use on other bosses. So it works just like Mega Man rules. Moving metal, manipulating metal, being able to shift that stuff with your mind. I can use that on other bosses. I'll have to make like specific move sets for that, or like what specific roles I have to do with my action and challenge die. But I will have that figured out next Tuesday night. I'll be out of town over the weekend, but when I'm back, I'll come back to this, and I'll have a new chapter, and I will have a new, there'll be a new boss to fight. The next one will be the wood one. A wood boss, wood mutant. But until then, this has been a video playcast. A pretty rough around the edges one, but I liked it. I enjoyed it. This was a good starting story. I jumped through a wormhole right out on the outside of Brooklyn. I end up on a strange moon in outer space, and there's techno infections that infected the boss that I was supposed to fight. Yeah, this was pretty fun. This was a pretty interesting one. This was like a pretty, story-wise, this was a pretty great start. I liked what came out of this. There's more NPCs, there's more loots, there's more different kinds of abilities to do, and special items to pick up if the dice rolls are right. And there's plenty of other things that can go wrong. I did not see this coming. I did not see the infection coming. But yeah, it just goes to show plenty of things that can go wrong. We got pretty lucky, but I also wisened up halfway through this. This was, all in all, this was fun, I think. Glass half full. I was pretty unprepared, but I think it ended up being pretty well. I'll work on like my presentation and stuttering a bit less, and all that stuff that comes with like being used to streaming, I guess. But I'll get into it. I'll get better at it. I promise. Talking, using words, being able to convey and pitch the story well to you. But other than that, this has been the Playcast, the first one. I'm not doing a model with this stuff. I'll just draw out everything that's happening and try to figure out how to add typing to this so it's not just little drawings with crazy colors happening on the outside. But yeah, this was fun. I enjoyed it. I'm already ready for next week. It's gonna be so much fun. Other than that, yeah. Thank you for watching / listening to this. And I will see you next week. Bye.